Hey guys, it's Lauren of EGAT Tech Allies, and I am here today to do a video of how to begin the process of, building out a website, specifically for your company or your brand. When doing so, I think the first question you need to ask is what you need for your business to have a great and running website. I would say for most small businesses and um, businesses that are starting off, startups, Wix is a really great platform to use. Um, it is very basic, user friendly, really easy to transfer domains, add credentials to admins and such, which we will get more into. But basically, overall, it's a great usage to kind of edit and come up with a really awesome site. So I'm going to share out my screen real quick. All right. So Wix has loads and loads of different templates that you can use. Like literally thousands upon thousands. When you first go to start building your website, this is a screen that you will reach. It is asking you about the different, like what type of business you are or what kind of website you want to create. So it has business, online store, design, restaurant, food, yada, yada. And upon clicking on these, you will reach this and then choose a template. That's what I usually do. And you have just so many different types of templates that you can start out with and edit to like match how your website wants to look. I actually have a website built out, so I'm not going to use that function, although it is really great. That's how I initially got to this point. But yeah, this is the website that I want to build out today. So just, commenting on a few things to start out. I think the thing you will use the most is right over here. So you have your menus and pages. This is a great section to navigate through your website. So what I want to do today is basically take this website you currently see in front of you and then recreate it for all our viewers, so you know how I did it. So what I'm going to do right now is add a page right here. You're going to get a new page, and it's going to appear right here on your menu bar. I'm just going to call it Home 2. Click Enter. And then I don't actually want it on, my navigator up here. So what I'm going to do is click these three little dots and click Hide. Because it is something I'm going to be used to be teaching you all, but I don't actually want it on my actual website because it's not my homepage. This is my homepage. All right. So starting off, so I think a very valuable lesson or something to ingrain in your mind is always to build upon strips. So now you're asking me, what's a strip? So you go to this little add section right here on the left. This is basically everything you're going to use to create the visuals on your website. And I'm going to go to right here where it says strip. A strip is essentially a different part of a page. So you can add different content to it and then move it around without it affecting the entirety of the page. So I want to scroll down until I find a blank one right here, and I'm just going to drag it over. And as you can see, it's a different color than the actual overall page. So that's really easy to fix. However, I want it to match. I'm going to go to strip background, do color, and voila. All right. So we have that. Compare and contrast, I think it looks the same thus far as our actual homepage that we want it to look like. Next, I'm going to add an image. So I go here to images, my image uploads, and I took it upon myself already to, upload some stuff. So the photo that is on our other page, I believe, is right here. And I'm just going to add it to the page. All right. And then see right here where it's like you're scrolling around and it asks you to like attach to the strip, which we had said previously. That's a good thing. You want that to happen. You just kind of have to play around with it. Move the strip down. I'm going to try to make this a little bit bigger. There we go. I'm okay with this. I think that looks overall. All right. So once you have that up, let's actually compare a little bit. Okay, looking good, looking good. The next thing I want to create is this content box. So again, you go back to the add section, and there's actually this section I find really helpful when dealing with the photos and text boxes. It's just called shapes. I'm just gonna make this shape and put it right over here. And then when it comes to editing this, do not click on change basic shape. I feel like that's, you know, a mistake I frequently make. Then you're gonna hit design and you can change up the color here. So I want this to be this greenish color. Ta-da. All right. To save your website, which I would suggest to do often, which I'm going to do now because my laptop just freaked out on me and I don't want to lose all the content I've just created. So I'm going to go up to site. This is where you can kind of publish your site, view publish site, just hit a preview section, and then also save. I'm just going to click on that and it's going to ask me, edit actually what this is called. I'm going to do Stitch because that's the name of my website. And then don't show this again, and we're done. Okay? All right. Now we have this little vector art, as they call it. I'm going to add a text so that there's a call to action there, and you want your person viewing your website to click on and navigate to your products page or contact page or wherever else you want to navigate to. So here's my text section. Here are my different saved headers that I've used, or different ways of writing that you can save. And I'm just going to do add heading 3. I'm going to make it a little more centered. I'm going to write get ready for spring. And this is exactly what I wrote on the other one, but I'm just doing basically an overall same thing. And actually that font's a little bit too big, so I'm going to do 60, which I think is much better. All right. So now you want these different words or this button I just created to go to this products page. So what we're going to do, we're going to link it up to my products page so that when a user clicks on this section, it immediately navigates them to the products section, and then they're more likely to purchase your item. All right, one thing to notice when with text, when you do link it, it's going to be underlined as you can see here. I want to get rid of that. Yeah, so I'm going to highlight this and click like that. All right. So let's see in preview mode what this does. Click on that, and it should navigate to my clothing section. All right. Go back to the editor. And home 2. Let's see how it looks in comparison. All right, it's a little bit different what the text says. I did it a little bit differently when I had more time to mull this over, but it's the overall same basic concept. As well as these, kind of the same thing that I just went over. These are just buttons and text boxes, imaging, you can kind of play around with it. Here I think is a little bit different and an important key concept to point out that I use all the time. So this text, if I got rid of this text box, you would not really be able to see the text. So what I do is add a basic shape behind it, do 60% so that it's kind of see-through, and that way you can more easily view it. All right, so now it's part to get to the gallery section. So I want to add, make this small again, add another strip like we did before. And we're going to change the strip background so that it matches like we previously did. It's up below. All right. And then store. So I want to go to store to add store gallery. I'm going to just click on this one and add it. Oh, where'd you go? There you are. And it automatically appears all my products that I have put into my store, which I'm not going to go over today, but I will go over at some point in time in another video. And I'm actually going to add some text in the header. Just drop this here. And I'm going to write something like clothing. That in the middle. Voila. So this isn't totally the same as my initial page that took me a while to create. But these are the first basic steps that I took to do it. Actually, this to our phase. And then you can choose which ones are in here by going to manage products. And I created a section actually called Our Faves, or a collection rather. Go to this. And then it's Our Faves, and you click on the ones that you want to appear on the home page in the Faves section, which is right here. All right. So I think that's about it that we're going to go over. Just a few basic and key points to look over when you're first building your website. Sweet, short tutorial. I will probably be making a few more of these videos to help move that same website along. So you'll get to, visually watch as I do so, and hopefully it can help you learn and grow your website to its best possible website. Well, thank you for watching today. Please subscribe to our channel, and I hope your website is wonderful when you're finished with it. All right, bye.